Welcome back to Midday. We're joined in the studio set by Laura Piva Babcock. She's with Bclc, and she's here to talk about, I think this is one of the highlights of the summer, to be honest, especially if you do the Music in the Park schedule, the Bclc Midsummer Music Jam. It's coming up this week.
It is. It's tomorrow. It's happened kind of quickly this year for us for some reason. Yeah, always a real highlight, I think, for people who enjoy music in the park. We always, I would say, we sponsor Music in the Park every year. So it's 2 months of music all through the summer. But we also did this little boost about 11 years ago. We decided, let's do something really special and do the Midsummer Music Jam, where we kind of pump up who the performers are and do something extra special in the park for the community. So thousands of people come, which is really nice to see.
Yeah, and this year, I mean, there's some pretty big name country artists that are coming, and as everyone knows, Kamloops does love country music. So here we go. Yes.
Yes, yeah. So Aaron Pritchett is the headliner, which is amazing to have somebody like that. He's got like 30 years in the music industry, lots and lots of awards for his songwriting, for his performances, etc. So a real amazing person to have in town. But I also think that from the things that I've heard, so from the East Coast, we've got Julian Austin, who will be joining us, also a country artist. But I've heard some people are even more excited about hearing him. So amazing to have two performers that offer a lot for everyone all in one stage.
Yeah, and I've heard both of these people and seen on videos, they have some serious stage presence. Like, this is going to be a really fun one to watch, like not just listen to, like they're really fun to watch.
Yes, yeah, yes. And again, we like to just add something extra to the community. This is our 40th anniversary as an organization and 40 years of being centered here in Kamloops. Our head office is here in Kamloops. It started 40 years ago, really, I think, as an economic impact piece that the MLAs at the time really wanted to bring a head office. It's pretty rare for a Crown Corporation to have a head office in a community that isn't like Vancouver or Victoria.
Right, yeah.
So it's quite a special thing, and we think it's pretty special to be here. So 40 years that we're celebrating, so that's one of the things you're going to see in the park. We'll be there with birthday cake, we'll have games and prizes for people, as we always do. And as well, the food bank will be there, so with a 50-50 draw, you can bring a donation too if you have that. And at 5 o'clock, the food trucks will be there. So it's a real kind of full evening if you want to start that early and grab your dinner and enjoy some time in the park.
It's almost kind of like a singular festival in itself, like this one night only kind of experience. And it's all free, like to get in and watch the show. I mean, like it's...
All of it is free, yes. And it's free every night, and it's free on this special night as well. And that's very unique in North America. We haven't really been able to see anywhere that has, 2 full months of free music every single night. And I've gone a few times this year already, and the crowds are really quite good, and braving some of the unusual weather we've been having, which is not happening tomorrow night. We've already decided that, so yeah.
We're getting a mix of sun and cloud, and it's not going to be too hot. That's what we're manifesting.
Exactly,
so,
for sure.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there's not many communities, I don't think people realize, in Canada that have the free music every night. Like, this is something that's been kind of a staple in our community, but elsewhere, I mean, if they do have music, it's maybe once or twice a week in the summer, not every single night. So this is quite special.
Yeah, and we can take that for granted, I think, just because we have it available to us every night, for sure.
Yes.
I mentioned earlier that we've been here for 40 years, and something that we did this year is we did a little bit of an update to an economic impact study just to understand our impact here in the community of Kamloops. So it's $3 billion over 40 years of social and economic impact to the community of Kamloops, which again goes back to the roots as to why our head office was located here in the first place. We have amazing staff. They've volunteered about more than 500,000 hours over these 40 years in the community. So we really do have an impact in our hometown community through all the things that we do, whether it's economic or whether it's the social impacts of volunteering or sponsorship or those kinds of things. So very excited to do that. And this is an extension of that. We like to bring people together. That's one of the things that we've kind of come to as an organization. We're all about building that human connection, and what better way to build the human connection than to have a series like this and an event like this tomorrow night.
Exactly. Well, and another facet of that is you're also, supporting the arts, like by, hey, let's fund this, let's get people out on the big stage. We're giving them some like pretty cool performance experience. They get to share their art with the community for free, right? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and we've been a big supporter of this and other arts organizations in Kamloops for many years as well. It's just something that we see. It's really great to be able to have an impact in a community this size. As a corporation that's all across the province, there's a sort of a smattering of what we do, but to see this sort of real solid impact is really really something that I appreciate seeing here in the community for sure.
Yes. It's also kind of cool that the venue that this big concert's at is like a block away from your office,
Yes.
right? Yeah. You get off work, you walk down to the park. Yes. Yeah.
You can see our office kind of in the background if you
Yes.
take pictures or whatever. Yeah, no, it's always such a great event. I'm always very impressed at how many people come. Like it's quite, because we have another sort of little thing that happens beforehand for ourselves, and then we come out into the park and it's like, wow, that is a lot of people. So I think we're going to see that again tonight. We have a Facebook page for Music in the Park, and I saw a lot of comments on there about people very, very excited about both of these artists. So.
Yes, I bet. Okay, great. All right. Well, tomorrow night, Riverside Park is going to be the place to be in front of the Rotary Bandshell for Bclc Midsummer Music Jam. Music starts at 7 until 8:30, whenever their encores are done.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So perfect. Definitely check it out. Some great country artists to take in, and a pretty great community initiative. So thanks for coming on and telling us about it.
Thanks for having us. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Stay with us after this. We're going to be joined by Kamloops International Buskers Festival.